Got the chick, I call it Lola. She feel like the ocean, like to drink and smoke some Doja. And I feel like smoking, plus she good at charming.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ferk here, coming back on another Clash Royale video. And today, we are going to be playing the worst players' decks in the game. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go into Royale TV right here. And I'm going to go to Arena 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to play 4 different decks, as they are the worst players in CR. They're probably the worst decks in CR. So we're going to try and play the worst decks in Clash Royale on Grand Challenge. And we're going to see if we can actually win a few games with these decks. So without further ado, guys, let's go and look into our first arena right here. So Goblin Stadium is Arena 1. Let's see if we can see a deck that we like. So the first couple of decks, they're basically... And I mean, the first couple of arenas, they're basically all the same deck. As you can see, they usually feature either Witch, Prince, or Skeleton Army. They always... See if an Arena 1 deck doesn't feature a Giant? Like, what are you doing? Like, if you're in Arena 1 and you're not using Giant, like, hello? Put it on, man. Giant is so powerful down there. It's basically the only card that you really need to be using down in Arena 1. So I think all these decks are pretty similar. I think I'm going to copy this guy's Anahi? I think I'm going to copy his deck here. Copy it to slot 4. That is the deck right there. We are going to go into a Grand Challenge right now, and we're going to use this deck and see if we can overcome the bridge spam meta right now. See if we can get some W's out right here. So our starting hand is pretty mediocre. Of course, this is a pretty mediocre to bad deck anyway, so it wouldn't really make a difference what our starting hand is. A little bit of a screw up there with the Valkyrie placement, but of course we got a fireball on his elixir pump, which is a nice trade for us, getting that tower damage and getting elixir off his pump. If this guy has any kind of air splash troops, we are basically screwed, because in Arena 1 and 2 you don't have air splash troops to defend. Like, there's nothing to defend against air splash troops. So Arena 1 and 2 decks are kind of... They're always going to be mediocre decks. They're never going to be really good decks. So this guy looks like he's using bridge spam. So, unfortunately for us, that is bad news, because bridge spam is really good right now. We're going to put our Giant down here, actually, and we're going to see if we can get a really nice push going. Due to him just pumping up right there, we're going to go ahead and put the Goblin Barrel down as well. Yo, this could actually be pretty lit right here. We're going to take this guy's tower. Straight up, we just took this guy's tower in our second... Is this our second push, or is it our first proper push? I think this is our first... Or no, we did do a push, I remember. It was the Prince Valkyrie, we did a push, yeah. So if this guy actually has heal spell, this could be a very hard for us to deal with. I think we might put a mini Pega on oh, I did a Valkyrie instead of a mini Pega. Whoops, I'm a noob. Oh, yep, so he does indeed have a heal spell right there, which I thought he would have. So we're going to go ahead and put the Knight down to counter that Musketeer and the other Musketeer, hoping that this Musketeer doesn't get any shots. It's not going to go ahead and get any shots. We still have 1268 health left on our right side tower. I'm not really sure what to do now, because he does have 2 elixir pumps on the same side, but I used my fireball for his 3 musks. So I'm really not sure what to do right here, guys. This guy is probably going to overpower us in double elixir just because of those pumps and the fact he's got a really heavy golem heal deck with his 3 musketeers, which is really good against my deck. I have, like, look at this, man. This is insane. How am I meant to defend against this, guys? If I had Zap, it would be so easy, but I'm pretty sure this guy knows that I don't have Zap, and that it's basically impossible for me to defend against any of this stuff, just simply because he's got heal, and I can't really defend against that because he has heal, which is really unfortunate for us. Go! Yes, we got it. Let's go. What do we do? I'm going to put the mini Pega down right here. We're going to counter that Night Witch, and hopefully it'll target the Musketeer. No, it doesn't get enough away, so we're not going to get the hits off on the Musketeer. Yo, we needed 20 seconds right here. We literally need 20 seconds. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, guys. We're not going to be able to do it, are we? Go! No! No! Oh my gosh, that was so close. It looks like we're going to go ahead and lose this game, however, unfortunately. It was just due to this guy to having such a heavy deck, and we can't really counter heavy decks, because well, in terms of 3 Musk, we can't counter 3 Musk because we do have Fireball, but we don't have anything else to target it, like a Zap or a Log or anything like that. So GG to this guy. Our Arena 1 deck did not work in Grand Challenge. So let's see if we can go into Arena 2 and see if there's any better of decks that we can actually use in Arena 2 right now. So we're going to go in to Royale TV, and we're going to go on to Arena 2 Bone Pit. So let's see what this... Oh, I see a balloon deck. Straight up, I want that deck right there. Let's see. He's at 800 trophies now. Wow, I think that's out of Bone Pit, right? He's in Arena 3 now. He should be in Barbarian Bull now. But this is actually in Bone Pit. So we're going to go and take his deck and copy it to deck slot 4 and see if we can actually pull out a W. We didn't do it with our Arena 1 deck, which is kind of obvious. Like, Arena 1 is pretty bad decks. Like, Arena 1 has pretty terrible decks. Just not a lot of diversity down there in Arena 1. We're going to go and put a baby dragon at the bottom right there. We're going to arrow this princess. He is obviously getting the better trade out right there because he got a shot off in our tower. Let's see what you can do to counter our baby dragon right here. Let's see what we can do. Right, so he's okay. So the Mega Minion's going down. It's countering us. That was a good counter. Oh, okay. We're gonna put the skeleton army down here. Hopefully he doesn't have a Zap and he has a Log. Okay, yes, he has a Log, so that's good for us. I was hoping he didn't have a Zap there because the Log would take a lot of time to come down and kill the skeleton army, whereas the Zap would have just killed it straight away. And obviously the Hog would have got loads of hits. We're gonna put a Witch behind this giant skeleton. I really want to win with this deck because I think this deck has a lot of potential. No way is that. What? Look at that Witch. No, Witch, go. Follow it. No. Oh my gosh. See if that had followed it to the whole other side and completely like taken my push. That would have been so insane right there. That would have been lit, boy. Right, so we're going to go ahead and kill that tombstone there. Hopefully, our Giant Skelly. Oh, our Giant Skelly's not going to make it to the tower, unfortunately. Right, we're going to reset an elixir here, see what we can do. I think I might put the prince down, and then I'll follow that up with a loon and see what he has to counter it right here. We'll see. Right, so he's got the ice golem to take care of the prince, but I don't think he has enough air to take care of my balloon, and he puts the tombstone over too far, and the balloon's going to strike a shot on the tower right there and get death damage, which is absolutely fantastic news for us, guys. This guy, of course, only has a level 6 Mega Minion, so he's a little bit underpowered right now. Of course, he has a Log here for my skeleton army, but it's our only play right now in this situation. Hopefully, nice, so we killed the Hog before the Log comes down. Really nice play there. We're going to reset elixir. We're going to go back to 10 elixir before we start placing cards. Gonna see what we can actually do here. So let's see. Drop the Giant Skelly at 10 elixir. There we go. Giant Skelly is down. Let's see if we can defend whatever he has coming our way. He has got a princess. I actually haven't used a fireball this game yet, which is kind of surprising. I usually always use fireball. Not really sure what I'm gonna do to counter this princess. Don't think I'm gonna play anything just yet because I want to play a whole load of cards to oh wait, I actually have a good idea. I'll do. Oh, he's putting in value into my arrows right there. That's lit for us though. So we're gonna go ahead and put the skeleton army down right now. He can't afford to Log my skeleton army, which is really good for us because it means that we're gonna take this tower anyway. Hopefully we're gonna take this tower, but it's pretty obvious we're gonna take this tower, man. It's basically easy games right here. Really good play by us there with a big massive push. really nice. I'm gonna put the prince down right here on the left side, hoping to get that 2 crown right there. But of course he's got the hog rider. I was really hoping that our prince would just leave it there, but that is not the case. But either way, guys, that was a really easy game for us. We prospered through a difficult deck right there, and we managed to come out with the W. So let's go ahead and go on to arena number 3 now and see if we can pick a nice little deck from the Arena Barbarian Bowl. So as you can see right here, guys, I kind of like the look of this deck right here, OPEX deck, but I'm not sure. We're gonna take a little bit more of a look into a couple more decks. This guy has Inferno Dragon. There's no way. This guy has Inferno Dragon and his highest trophies is 1400. That is so dumb. He literally has a legendary. This guy has Miner. Alright, okay, so he's dropped a little bit. He's dropped quite significantly, actually. This guy has Elite Barbs as well. What's going on here, man? People are just dropping down, trying to get in the Royale TV, get a few views, maybe advertise their channel or something like that. That's probably a good idea. You get a good amount of views on Royale TV, even though it's the lower arenas. So let's see, what are we actually going to choose right here? I think we're going to go with the first deck. I kind of liked it from the start. This guy is obviously an actual Arena 1 player, so we're going to actually, or an Arena 3 player, sorry. So we're going to actually copy his deck there, and we're going to go straight into another game, and we're going to see if we can pull off the victory right here. So we're playing a guy called Janus Kreidke from Valhalla PL2. So we got 2 spawners in this deck, and a giant skelly and a balloon. So I feel kind of confident with this deck in how we can actually play it right here. So we put that skeleton, or the skeleton army? We put the skeleton army? Ferg, are you doing enough right here? No, so we put the spear goblin hut down, and we're trying to get some chip damage off, but he does drop the musketeer. I'm going to drop the giant skelly at the back, and then I'm going to drop a skeleton army, hoping that it doesn't... Oh, it's still targeting the tower, or the spear goblin hut tower, unfortunately. The bowler is going to target our skeleton army and our spear goblin right there. And our giant skeleton is going to come. Giant skeleton's going to come up on the bowler. The giant skeleton will die to the bowler, but I believe the giant skeleton will kill the bowler also, because of its death damage. Only because of its death damage, however. So we're going to go ahead and do the push that we did last game with the prince and the balloon, and see if we can get off a nice little push here. This guy has very minimal direct damage, unfortunately, but it looks like we're doing alright here. Oh, his knight actually survives that. Our balloon looks like it's going to get a shot off right here and get some death damage on the executioner and the tower, which will be really, really good for us right here. So the tower is down to about 1500, a little less than 1500 health, which is really nice for us, guys. I'm going to go ahead and plop the spear goblin hut down right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and goblin barrel the executioner. Oh, it's not going to turn out that well for us, but we're going to get some damage off the executioner there, and he does actually log and miss a couple of our goblins, which is pretty nice for us. So we're a little bit ahead of this guy with our Arena 3 deck right here. I wonder, has anyone noticed that we're playing? Has anyone actually noticed that I'm playing a really, really weird deck? Like, has anyone actually noticed that I'm playing Arena 3, Arena 2, and Arena 1 decks? Like, that would be kind of funny if they were just sitting there, like at the end of the match, they'd go up and pull up my deck and they realize that I was playing all these noob cards. That would actually be pretty funny, not gonna lie. So we dropped some bowler right here. I've got a giant skeleton for this bowler. Of course, it is a -1 elixir trade for us, but unfortunately for him, my giant skelly will survive if his bowler manages to cross the bridge, because my giant skelly and tower and prince will go ahead and kill it. I'm gonna drop a goblin hut here also, and then we're gonna go ahead and kill this bowler, I'm pretty sure. With all of our stuff. Gonna drop a goblin barrel on this guy's tower, hoping that it'll get some good damage off. It looks like 2 of the goblins are gonna survive right there. Oh, yes, nice, that's really good for us. So we're gonna go ahead and drop a loon and a skeleton army right here, and hopefully it'll target the loon or the skeleton army, either or. It doesn't really bother me right here. We're gonna also drop a prince as well, and we're gonna... Yo, that just fast forwarded our prince onto his tower. That was unlucky for that guy, but very, very lucky for us. I'm going to go ahead and put a giant skelly right there to counter his executioner and his bowler. And then we're going to go ahead and goblin barrel that tower on the right side. And that is going to be all she wrote, guys. That is GG right there. I'm going to put a spear goblin hut just in front of my tower so that the hog rider doesn't get through. And that is going to be GG, guys. Easy win for us. That's 2 out of 3 games with these worst decks and worst players in the world decks that we have actually won, which is kind of insane, to be honest, that we're actually winning quite a lot. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Pekka's Playhouse Arena 4. I'm actually really liking doing this, so I'm actually going to go up to Arena 5. We're going to play 2 more matches. So for this match, this guy has an Inferno Dragon top left, and I'm not really feeling an Inferno Dragon. Ooh, this deck right here looks pretty tasty. It's got Witch, Balloon, Wizard, Prince, Rage, Night Witch. Wait, I'm going to see if this guy's legit. So this guy's legit! 1,500 trophies with a Night Witch. Oh my god. 1,500 trophies with a Night Witch? Are you serious? That is insane. That is unheard of. We're going to copy his deck, and we're going to go straight into a Grand Challenge match and see if we can come out with a 3 wins right now. We want 3 wins. Give us that 3 win. So we're going to go in and try and look for a match here. It's taken quite a while to actually find a match, but hopefully we will find a match soon. Oh, we just find a match. Brandon Alexis F from KF Snowlatum. We're going to see if we can pull out the win here. I'm going to go really... Actually, no, I'm not. I was going to go an offensive balloon there, but I'm going to put a wizard down at the back. He is going to drop an ice spear on the left side. And let's go ahead and see what this guy is actually using. We're going to go ahead and drop a skeleton army on his miner, hoping to clear that miner up. Oh, the ice spirit got countered as well. We're going to drop a balloon here on the right side to help out our wizard. I really wish wizard was a good card, man. I used to love wizard back in the day. Like, I remember when I first got wizard, I was freaking out because I got wizard when rares were like the second best thing and legendaries weren't even in the game. And wizard was so powerful when this game first came out that oh man, I actually freaked out when I got it. I remember it. I wish I was actually recording me unboxing the wizard, or unchesting as you should call it. We're going to get some damage off on this guy's tower. His tower is below 2,000 right now, so it's looking pretty nice for us. Of course, our tower is a little bit weaker than his, which... Oh, we have 2 witches. Damn it, I forgot. Wow, okay, so we have 2 witches right here, so this will be good for us in double elixir if we want to spam up a pile of cards. Of course, he's going to drop the poison right there. We're going to go ahead and drop the prince, and then we're going to drop the other witch. So it's a double witch combo right here. We're not going to be able to get a prince charge off in the tower just due to him having a electro wizard. We're not even going to get a hit off in the tower with the prince, unfortunately, which is kind of unfortunate. I was looking for a prince shot off in the tower, not going to lie. We're going to go ahead and do a wizard on the defense against this electro wizard. And we're going to reset our elixir here and wait for him to push us, because I don't really want to push him because I know I'm a little bit behind on elixir right now. So we're going to see what this guy does. We're just waiting for him to make a play right now and actually see what he's doing. Okay, so we're going to drop a skeleton army here. If he has arrows, I can go ahead and drop the... Okay, so he's got a log right here. I'm going to go ahead and drop a minion horde so that giant doesn't get any hits on our tower. I really don't want any hits from the giant. And he is going to do an unhappy face to us. We're going to go ahead and rage this up. Oh no, unfortunately, the ice spear and... the electro wizard is coming down on our tower right there, which is really annoying. We're going to go ahead and counter this with prince, however, because I know that he's just dropped his electro wizard, so my prince will still have a charge. Yo, our prince is going to go ahead and kill the night witch, hopefully. No, it's not, damn it. We're going to go ahead and drop a witch here. Hopefully get a hit off in the tower with the balloon. Yes, we are indeed. And then I'm going to drop a skeleton army around this giant, hoping to get some damage off on the giant. We're going to drop a minion horde on the giant and the miner right here. We're going to lose that tower, however, and it doesn't look like this is going to be a really good game for us right here, because we are quite a bit behind. And of course, this guy does have electro wizard for our prince. Yo, come on, go, go, no, no, it was so close. That is so annoying. Oh my gosh. So we actually lost the game, so we are now 2 for 2. We're going to go ahead and play another game. We're going to use Arena 5 deck this time. If you guys do enjoy this kind of game where I'm trying to spice it up a bit, use a bit of weird decks, let's see what we actually got here. So we got pretty terrible cards, not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and start another grand challenge, go on to Arena 5 and see what decks we can actually do here. So these guys have got pretty basic decks also. I might use Balloon Freeze. Yeah, I think I'm going to use Balloon Freeze. Balloon Freeze seems like a fun deck to use, you know. I like my Balloon Freeze. It's kind of what I do in 2v2s. I use Balloon Freeze. That's really all I do in 2v2s, and I really like Balloon Freeze. So we're going to go ahead and use it. We are playing Deadly from Tech Notes. Tech Notes seems like a familiar clan, but I can't remember where they're from. But it seems like a familiar... I think they're a UK clan, but I'm not too sure. So shout out to you guys if you actually are a UK clan. Hoping that this balloon will get a hit, but that is not going to be the case. Or is it? No! Oh my gosh, that would have been so insane if that balloon had got hit. We're going to go ahead and drop a musketeer to counter these minions and that spear goblin. So the musketeer is down. We got the counter off, and we're going to see if we can reset elixir before this guy pushes us again and get a nice big balloon push off. So this guy is going to be using 3 musketeers. 3 musketeers is basically all the meta is right now. That's all you're really seeing around in grand challenges, in my opinion. All you're seeing is 3 musk heal or either bridge spam. They're the only kind of 2 decks you're really seeing. Skeleton Army actually took out the 2 musk really well there, which I'm kind of surprised about. We're going to go ahead and drop the Lumberjack here to counter the Battle Ram. I'm not sure if it will fully counter it, but it definitely will counter it quite well. Then we're going to go ahead and drop a balloon here, and we're going to see if we can do some damage against this guy right here. I'm going to go ahead and drop arrows here, hoping that we can kill the Spear Goblins. Nice, we got the Spear Goblins, and we got the hit off on the tower, and the archers are weak, which is really nice for us. The archers won't get any hits off in the tower because they are one-shot. We have nothing to counter this elixir pump, however, because down here, people don't really use elixir pump, so you don't see it that often. So in decks, they don't have fireball and stuff like that because it counters elixir pump or rocket or anything like that, really. So people down here really don't have any knowledge of the game and how it's meant to be played or how the meta is actually played right now. That's why all these decks are so random. So he's using Golem 3 Musk heal. I'm pretty sure, we haven't actually seen the heal yet, but I'm pretty sure he's using the heal card. If you're using Golem 3 Musk, you better be using heal. Either way, we're kind of snookered here due to us not having any direct damage spells. I'm going to go ahead and drop another knight using the mirror card, actually using it instead of just keeping it there. We're going to go ahead and drop a freeze on all of this stuff, and we're going to drop a skeleton army on this stuff, hoping that we can get some damage off. This is going to be really hard for us to counter this. So I'm not too sure if we're going to actually get this counter off or if he's going to take our towers. But it looks like, yeah, he's going to take our towers. This is going to be a loss, guys. unfortunately, we just can't do anything against the 3 musks, man. It's just too hard to play against with this deck, which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. It's actually really annoying. We're gonna drop the skeleton army here to counter the battle ram. Unfortunately, the battle ram does survive. Will the barbarians survive, even, I should have said. But that is going to be all she wrote, in my opinion, guys. We're not going to be able to do anything else here other than just rush his tower and not get the tower damage. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was actually kind of fun to play these kind of weird and wacky decks. It was another long video because I knew you guys like those long videos. My video the other day that was like 35 minutes long, you smashed the like buttons and you made so many comments and it has so many views. It was really, really nice to see that such a long video could do so well. So I decided to make this video really, really long as well for you guys. This video is over 20 minutes at the minute and I still haven't done my intro advertising my Discord and my clan and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. And if you're this far in the video, I want you to do hashtag FergFam down in the chat. I want you to do that in the comment section below. That would mean the absolute world. Hashtag FergFam. We out here, boys. We are actually growing really, really fast right now, and we're getting an insane amount of likes, so I appreciate that a lot, guys. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, make sure to follow me there. The links will be down in the description below, and make sure to join my Discord and also join my clan, which is called Tranquility. We are 4,000 plus right now. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's
roll the outro.